So this is a walk around of the cruiser. What I think is an old ARB standard bar. We've fitted to run the winch. There's the control box mounted on the side with all the wiring going down through the holes that are provided. 285 75 16s, bolt-on flares, pretty good in the body department, slight bow in that left hand side step. Standard sliding windows, just finished bolting on the high lift jack. Right on the top there is a solar panel, 100 watt. Would have gone bigger but took up too much of the roof rack. So swing away spare wheel carrier, 7-pin plug. There's the rear poly-air spring points, and there's a reversing camera there in the rear bumper. Got a couple of these little mounts for mounting what I hope are possibly putting a GoPro on there or using them for lighting when I'm camping, one on each side. King's rear awning, along with a 3-meter awning on the right hand side. I'm sorry, yeah. That's looking into the back there. 3000 watt inverter, couple of water containers. This is the swing away rest spare wheel carrier. King's drawer sections, 35 litre fridge freezer and a kick-ass travel oven. We have 400 ampere hours of lithium batteries, along with battery monitoring. Wired in a switch so I can isolate using one battery or both, and we'll need both for the 3000 watt inverter there. Old second-hand Milford cargo barrier I installed. In the back there's a 40 litre water container, so that gives me a total of 80 litres, which should be plenty in the way of water for any long trip. Here's Luna's bed, along with probably Peppy's bed as well. Fire extinguisher mounted in the front there. Got a couple of extensions on the gear levers. That's just a 50mm on the main gear lever, just makes it a little bit more comfortable for driving position, and a 75mm on the high-low lever. We've gone a Sony touchscreen with the reversing camera mounted up in the original spot on the dash. 316,000 Ks, so I've done hardly any miles really in the big picture, and I got myself some decent seat covers. Safari snorkel just fitted. Under the bonnet we've got the winch isolator switch and a second battery. Didn't bother with any isolator or anything because there's an isolator for the batteries in the back, along with a DC-DC 40 amp charger, and that's basically it. The motor's standard. Don't see myself putting turbos or anything like that on it. I think they have just too many issues when you start playing around with those sort of things, but we'll see what the future brings. But at this stage there's no plans to change it. There you have it. One of these days I'll get around to replacing the aerial, but sort of, I know they have a habit of breaking off quite easily, so I haven't worried too much about it.